नमस्ते and hello everyone. Myself Dhanashri Kamble, मतलब विचारांची बरणी. I welcome you all to our second virtual event that is Budding Writers, जो कि 15 years and below के लिए हमने एक platform बनाया है and I hope कि you'll enjoy this event with all of us. I hope कि आप सभी अपने videos on रखिए and audios please mute कर दीजिए. Whenever you all feel कि हमें किसी को appreciate करना है तो comment section भर दीजिएगा और आप चाहे तो performance के बाद unmute करके appreciate कर सकते हैं. So be with us till end, encourage करते रहना क्योंकि this is a platform which are our aspiring writers and they are going to change our future. So yes, be with us till end. Okay, so I begin with today's event and first I call upon the youngest amongst all who is only 11 years, Gargi Khapre. Yes, Gargi.
Yes, hello, and I'm Gargi Khapre. I'm only 11. Like, I started writing when I was 9. I actually, there are some like apps and all which, like drawing apps and all, and I started writing with them. Like, actually, I saw some people like writing quotes and all, so I thought, why not? Yes, I am young, but it's fine, right? To write quotes at this age. Yes, so I started writing from the age of 9. At that time, I was writing some small quotes, and then after that, I started writing some motivational quotes, and now I'm continuing it. Maybe next time I'll write some other type of quotes. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm trying to move on to other type of stories and all.
That's nice. Great. So today, which thought you are going to share with us?
I don't know. Just some thoughts like what I feel. So, yes.
Yeah, go ahead with your thoughts. We are eager to listen to you.
So, my first thought, like, whenever we start doing something, we shouldn't stop it. We should try to continue it. Then we will succeed. Otherwise, if we don't start, if we don't start doing that thing for a long time, then it will be erased from our life, like totally erased. And
Bilkul.
Yes. And when I was writing, I was so nervous when I joined this meet, and I was like, okay, just calm down, Gargi. You will have to do this. Like, whenever we have to like go and succeed, we don't take shortcuts.
True.
This is the road. We have to go through that route only. There are no shortcuts and nothing. There are so many hard things to go further, and I am trying to do it, and I think I will succeed one time. Maybe I'll become a writer. That's what I think when I'll grow up. And yes, those were my thoughts, those pretty butterflies in my head.
Absolutely, you will become a great writer. And Gari, ये जो आपका thought है कि we should never stop. In short, यही message carry करता है. And like at the age of 11, अगर आप ये सोचते हैं, तो like I can imagine like after few years, like even after 2-3 years when I meet you, you'll have like full mind of thoughts which has the power, which today also it has the power to change the world. And it's really like ये age में इतना सोचना, not only socially but खुद के लिए भी सोचना कि हाँ बाबा success आता है लेकिन it takes time and you need to struggle, you need to do a lot of hard work. ये thought at the age of 11 is a big thing, and I really wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Any more thoughts that you want to share?
No, I'm fine with it.
Okay, thank you. Be with us till the end.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so anyone has to say anything on Gargi's thoughts? You all can go ahead with it. Okay, so moving on. हमारी next participant है Ishika Patil. Yes, Ishika, tell us something about yourself, and then you can present your piece.
Okay. A very pleasant evening to one and all present here. Myself, Ishika Jitendra Patil. I'm going to present before you a poem which is very close to my heart and a write-up.
Okay.
So, shall I start with the poem?
Yes, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. It's a Marathi poem which I've written is Uga Kashala. ऐकून घ्यावे उगा कशाला, ऐकून घ्यावे उगा कशाला, भय फुटण्याचे फुगा कशाला, सरळशी ते सरळ असावे, सरळशी ते सरळ असावे, तिरप्याशी ते सरळ कशाला, तिरकस प्रश्नांना ते तिरकस, तिरकस प्रश्नांना ते तिरकस, द्यावे उत्तर तसे कशाला, बसून उशाशी त्रास सदोदित, बसून उशाशी त्रास सदोदित, का ठेवावे जवळ उशाला, वृथा धावता कुणी अंगावर, वृथा कुणी घ्यावे शिंगावरती कशाला, समोरच्याची चूक धडधडीत, समोर धडधडीत आपण म्हणावे कशाला, संपवून टाकावे, संपवून टाकावे आपल्या कशाला, टाचणीनेही फुटकी.
Ishika, your voice is breaking.
Hello.
Your voice is breaking, dear.
Am I audible now?
हो हो आता येतोय. बोल बोल. Hello.
Am I audible, teacher, now?
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Okay. संपवून टाकावे आपल्या आतील, संपवून टाकावे आपल्या आतील भित्र्या गरीब सशाला, टाचणीनेही फुटती पटकन असली नाती हवी कशाला. I'm done. Now I'll start with my write-up.
Okay.
Just a moment. Actually, I've written this on my Sanskrit sir, so I would like to present.
Okay.
So the title is Te.
Okay.
त्यांच्याबद्दल काय बोलावं, लिहिणं तर कठीणच, बट जस्ट अ ट्राय. एखादा माणूस आवड असल्यास खूप काही गोष्टी करू शकतो, याचं उत्तम उदाहरण म्हणजे हे व्यक्तिमत्व. डॉक्टर, शिक्षक, गायक आणि अशा असंख्य गोष्टींचं ज्ञान यांच्याकडे आहे. यांच्यातला शिक्षक मी अनुभवला. मला 8वीला संस्कृत विषय आवडायचा नाही, पण नंतर हा विषय जणू माझा शत्रूच बनला. बाकी इतर विषयात मला रुची असायची, पण संस्कृतची रुची नसल्याने मला यात फार कमी गुण मिळायचे. पण 10वीमध्ये मला खूप छान सर लाभले. अशा अत्यंत हुशार आणि उत्तम शिक्षकांचं नाव म्हणजे डॉक्टर रोहन करमली. संस्कृत या विषयाचं उत्तम ज्ञान मला यांच्याकडून प्राप्त झालं व नकळतच माझ्या मनात संस्कृत भाषेविषयी विशेष गोडी निर्माण होऊन भीती नाहीशी झाली. जो विषय 8वी व 9वीत कधीच आवडला नव्हता, तोच विषय 10वीत माझा आवडता बनला. जणू माझी संस्कृत भाषेची खूप घट्ट मैत्री झाली व संस्कृतचा अभ्यास करणे मला फार आवडू लागले, आनंद देऊ लागले. अर्थातच हे काही सुरुवातीपासून नाही तर 6 ऑगस्ट पासून झाले. तो दिवस म्हणजे माझे डोळे उघडणारा दिवस असंच म्हणता येईल. तो दिवस मी कधीही विसरणार नाही, जेव्हा मला समजलं की कोणीतरी आपल्याला शिकवण्यासाठी इतकी मेहनत घेतंय, तेव्हा आपण चांगला अभ्यास करून दाखवू असा मी माझ्या मनाशी ठाम निश्चय केला आणि दररोज न चुकता संस्कृतचा अभ्यास करू लागले. जर हे व्यक्तिमत्व माझ्या आयुष्यात आलं नसतं तर काहीही शक्य नव्हतं, कारण मी संस्कृतचा अभ्यास फक्त मार्क मिळवण्यापर्यंत करायचे आणि आता तसं राहिलेलं नसून संस्कृतचाच अभ्यास मला पुढे करायचा आहे. मला सरांकडून खूप चांगल्या गोष्टी शिकायला मिळाल्या. संस्कृत या विषयाकडे कोणत्या दृष्टिकोनातून बघावं हे उत्तमरित्या समजलं. प्रत्येक धडा व त्यातील प्रत्येक शब्द समजला. परीक्षा नसल्याने खूप नैराश्य आलं होतं, पण मी संस्कृतचा अभ्यास करणं कधीही सोडणार नाही. कारण कधीही खूप राग आला किंवा एकटेपणा वाटला तर संस्कृतचा अभ्यास करणे ही सवयच नव्हे तर आता एक छंद बनलेला आहे. हे फक्त रोहन सरांमुळेच शक्य झालेलं आहे. Thank you so much, sir, for guiding me and keeping trust on me that I can do Sanskrit. It is indeed a huge pleasure for me that I met you. You're one of the best, sir, I have ever met. Thank you for being good to me because I know how much I have troubled you for my doubts cause there were many. You'll be forever an idol before me. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Wow.
I end up here.
Thank you so much. Like I would like to say something on this. हमारे लाइफ में बहुत सारे ऐसे जन होते हैं जिन्हें हम आइडल मानते हैं, लेकिन बहुत कम टीचर्स ऐसे होते हैं कि जो अपना सब्जेक्ट छोड़ के हमें बाकी सब चीजें भी सिखाते हैं. जैसे इशिका ने अपने राइटअप में यही बताया है कि she not only learned Sanskrit from him but also many other things. कि लाइफ में वो सब बताने वाले लोग भी बहुत कम होते हैं, क्योंकि रियलिटी और बुक्स ये दो अलग चीजें हैं. कभी कभी बुक्स हमें रियलिटी का अंदाजा नहीं दे पाती जितने एक्सपीरियंस लोग हमें बताते हैं. सो इशिका, इट वाज लवली लिसनिंग टू यू एंड आई होप योर सर लाइक उन्होंने सुना होगा ये, या फिर आप सुना देना उन्हें कभी ये. ही वुड लव टू हियर दिस बिकॉज टीचर्स लाइक टीचर्स को बहुत श्योर, क्योंकि टीचर्स को जब तारीफ बच्चों से सुनने मिले तो लाइक इट्स हेवन फॉर देम. बहुत कम बच्चे होते हैं जो अप्रिशिएट करते हैं अपने टीचर्स को. सो यस, ही इज द लकी वन. एंड इशिका, ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर फ्यूचर राइटिंग. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर बीइंग विद अस.
Thank you so much, teacher, for this wonderful opportunity.
Anytime. Okay, so moving on. Our next performer is Adyasha Priyadarshini. Adyasha?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Myself Adyasha. Now I'm in 10th standard. So
Okay.
today I want to express the struggle with my depression through a poetic form.
Okay.
So the title is My Struggle with Depression. It's not that I don't want to be happy. It's a despite how hard I try, I can't bring myself to be happy. I feel suffocated, embarrassed, ashamed. Why did I have to be this way? I have a great family, amazing friends, and good academic results. On paper, everything is just okay. Yet all I ever seem to see is sadness and grey. It's just like there is this burden on me, pulling me to the ground. And however hard you try, you can't bring myself out. I can't bring myself to care about anything. Not me, not him, not her. Leaving us became the constant nightmare, and it's not just a fear. Society will tell me to try yoga, listen to meditation, go for a walk. I tell them that they cannot be solved by exercise and meditation. It's a disease that affects every aspect of my life. My work, my relationships, my education, until this way, despite my best effort to explain, I am always met with blind hesitation. Sometimes people ask me, why are you always so sad? I just tell them, I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that I wake up every day feeling like absolutely sick. and thus became my norm. I am afraid of the world. I am afraid of putting myself guard down in the fear that I will be judged, in the fear that I will be judged for something I can't control. Where is the fairness of it all? Do you think I like to watch myself fall into this hole of self-esteem and thought? So I hide them, and I pull off a wall, and I put off a wall that's so high. You will never see my pen or any of my flaws. I created this character and she is perfect. She is invincible. And so I carry life with 3 lives. One for the public and just one for me at night. Because that's easier than admitting you have a problem, and that's the problem. The stigma is real, people, and it will not go until we realize that mental health is a big deal. It's a hidden disease that affecting so many lives. Wake up and listen to the silent cries. It's a kid that never speaks, or the guy who always tries, the woman who is too emotional, the guy who just got fired because of absence law. He couldn't get out of it due to his mental health. Any of his colleagues know that? Of course not. Depression is the hell inside of me, and it eats me of pain. Depression is that hell inside of me that eats me of terror. Thank you.
Wow, too good. Like, talking on mental health today is really very important. Like, ये टॉपिक पे बहुत कम बातें होती है, क्योंकि ये जो स्टिग्मा हमारे सोसाइटी में इतना बढ़ चुका है, एंड लाइक मेंटल हेल्थ या साइकोलॉजिस्ट के पास जाना इज लाइक स्टिल अ टैबू फॉर मेनी. हमें अभी भी अगर काउंसलिंग की जरूरत पड़े या साइकोलॉजिस्ट के पास जाना पड़ता हो तो इट इज लाइक, अरे इसका कोई तो मेंटल सीन है, प्रॉब्लम है इसको, ऐसा ही माना जाता है. बट नो वन टेक्स काउंसलिंग एज अ पार्ट ऑफ लाइफ. ये रियलिटी है कि हम अभी भी लाइक थोड़ा भी डिप्रेशन स्टार्ट होता है, वी डोंट रियलाइज, रातों की नींद चली जाती है, ये सब बहुत कॉमन तरीके से देखा जाता है. लाइक एट दिस एज 14-15 you all are talking about mental health, you all are talking about social issues. It's really like कि अगर हमें ये बात समझ में आ रही है, अगर you people are realizing it, why not the society? And your words have great power. Like, all power to you girls. Keep inspiring and keep writing good stuff like this. Thank you for being with us, and I wish you all the best for your future endeavors.
I really wanted to say something. Am I audible?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, being mental health being a contemporary topic, I really appreciate she has mentioned every aspect of being depressed and the stigmas and stereotypes relevant to mental health. I really appreciate that. And with that, like in that aspect also, how the context of misogyny and the stereotype that are relevant, and like I really appreciate that at the age of 15 she's talked about mental health and the problems relevant to it. So really, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for being with us and for this valuable feedback. That like this inspires us to write. Yeah, exactly. Like this is needed. People come, like they don't actually say what they feel, and like your feedback matters. Thank you so much. Okay, so moving ahead, next we have Blessina Vaz. Blessina?
Yeah, good evening everyone. My name is Blessina German-Vaz. First of all, I would like to thank you, teacher, for giving me this wonderful opportunity. This is my first ever open mic event I have been attending, but I'm really thankful for you for giving me this opportunity. Today I'm going to talk something fiction I have written, and it is related to something about love actually. So shall I begin?
Oh, wow. Yeah, go ahead.
There is a rare melody in the early dawns when the firmament is steadily gleaming, rustling and tweeting. The sun is consistently glowing. And it is then when I'm invariably imagining about you, about your existence. Those blossoming flowers make me remember your glowing face. The chirp of a sparrow sounds like an echo of your chuckle. And those nightingales, those impel me to recall your mellifluous voice. And those green-eyed birds, those compel me to think of your emerald green eyes. Each morning, my every glare around the nature make me feel you. My every sip to the cup of tea make me indulged in your thoughts. And as I dip the biscuit into it, I get lost again. But then, abruptly, I realize that the biscuit has been softening. And I get diverted from all these remembrances. Because I hit that I have been too deeply fallen for you, which has softened me just like a biscuit in a cup of tea. That's
Wow. Great. Like, the personification, the metaphors, whatever you have used in this poem, it's like you can actually feel it. Like when we are in love, we actually, like the little things in life, we talk about the sun, the moon, but these little things also matter, and we actually, can connect to all this. वो बोलते हैं ना डोपामिन लेवल्स अप एंड डाउन हो जाते हैं या कुछ होने लगता है, बट एवरीथिंग स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम दिस स्मॉल थिंग्स. Yeah, it was like a pleasure listening to you, Blessina. Keep writing. And
Thank you so much.
Anytime, dear. Be with us till then. All the best for your future
Thank you.
endeavors. Okay, so moving ahead, we have Agam Sachdeva.
Yeah, hello Dee. Hi, good evening.
Hello.
Hello. So, hello guys, I am Agam Sachdeva and I'm 14 years old. I'm working as the co-owner of Starlight Publication. I'm the manager of Starlight International. It's an affiliate of NDA. NDA is basically Never Dying Arts. And I am also the founder of a writing community named Shining Stars. So, here goes my poetry. It's titled As a Day in Actor's Life.
Okay.
Here it goes. They attract everyone. They are like the one. A day in life is horrible. There is hell lot of trouble. They have to show their body. Sometimes get with director a little naughty. We know the struggles, right? It's very difficult to be an actor. They should have that factor. You know that X factor I talk about? They try to keep us excited always, to entertain us and not get praised. Daily they hustle in life. They don't have to care about their husband and wife. They was, second wife. Okay. They sell their bodies to gain money. A million hands over them and licking their tummy. Some cheap thing. Why to cry at night? We decided to go through this fight. This is the real saying I am telling you. They have to go through this period. I'm telling you again. Listen to me. Soon generations will change and the old ones will become quite strange. People forget. Do you remember the 80s actors or the 90s actors? No. We only remember, oh yeah, Deepika Padukone, my inspiration. But do you know that? She faces a lot of trouble. I know Bollywood's highest paid actress, but struggle she has faced enough. Okay, let's begin with the second stage. Come. It's not easy being an actor. Selling yourself should be a factor. Okay, sell my body, take my emotions. I don't really care. Oh yeah, you get that. Okay, moving on. I know it's cheap, but you decided to peep, you wanted to go in, I want to be an actress, I want to be an actor, oh yeah, see my expressions, I so dance, oh yeah, they get that. Okay, go ahead. I am just telling you the reality. The actors have to pay the peanut. It's an everyday story. You actually lose your own glory, your deed. With changing seasons, actors change. Oh, you remember now? 80s, 90s, 20s, oh my gosh, actors change. And people with them act strange. You know, nobody remembers Madhuri Dixit. Haan, she comes as a reality show judge, but how does that even matter? Oh, Deepika Padukone, hello. We remember all, na? So, moving to the last lines, they have faced a lot as being in an acting industry. Enter this world, they can never be free. Again, I'm telling you, being an actor is very tough. You should have that X factor. We should be blessed. Thank you.
Wow. Agam, your expressions were like on point, and the way you expressed it, like actual scenario, talking about Bollywood or Hollywood, any actor faces this like every day, I would say. ऐसा एक भी दिन नहीं होगा जब उन्हें अपने सब problems को cover up करके camera face करना पड़ता हो. Like it's always said, the show must go on. And they face through so many issues going on at home or work, but like it's always said, they have to, like, you know, make us they have to make us smile or be with them all time. And yeah, the reality of every actor. It was great listening to you. Like I have been with Agam in the last open mic, I feel, in Stalwart. So I know Agam does too many things. She's a compiler of many anthologies also. She's a founder, manager of too many publications, if I'm not wrong. And Agam, like more power to you, because at this age you're doing so many things together, and you are inspiring many by your write-ups. And I hope you keep doing this, because your words really have those power, the expressions, the energy that you put in. It's too good. Lajawab. Thank you for being with us, and all the best.
Thank you so much, Dee. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure. Okay, so next we have Harshada Patil. Harshada?
Okay, so good evening everyone. I'm Harshada Patil. So I started writing since my 8th class with a casual fun poem, and heading forward I will go with a letter. So it's a letter to an overthinker, because in today's world what I'm watching is people are depressed and they might cry all night, and you know, like people are not in the good mental state. So it's something related to it. So it's a letter to an overthinker.
Okay.
Dear overthinker, it's not always the way you think, but sometimes it can be. Believe in yourself, even what you do. I know something lacks, yet a scene takes place and it's a curse to think in a weird manner. Nights might often kill you, but darling, it's okay. You think and you think a lot. You think so much that you start creating imaginative scenes, which make you even more low. And it's hard, no, actually hardest, to find someone who'll actually understand the depth of your thinking, not just blame you for it. Sometimes we wet our pillows by tears, and some nights are scary for us. And I feel it's okay to think. It's the sharpness of your brains that keep you alert. Even small things start hurting big. It does, yes. All you need is privacy to calm down. Once you stop overthinking and find everything happy, think, share, and stay calm. So that's it.
Oh, wow, great. Overthinking yet another like mental health related issue है. अभी मतलब overthink हम इतना करते हैं, but वो severity no one knows like how it can end up. हमें अभी भी overthinking बहुत normal लगता है. Society has normalized overthinking, but it is actually not like, you know, इतना normal भी नहीं है, क्योंकि overthinking एक हद के बाद it is not good for our own health, and mental stress इससे ही pile up होता है. आजकल के ज़माने में it's like कि school people like you guys और 6-7 standard के बच्चे लोग भी overthink करते हैं, which is like not a good sign actually. And the society also needs to know this, because societal pressure भी इसमें कहीं ना कहीं हाथ है societal pressure का, या फिर कोई भी issues हो सकते हैं. So a good topic to talk on, Harshada. You have written like very well written, and I hope you keep writing. All the best, and thank you for being with us.
Thank you, teacher, for giving this wonderful opportunity. Like, this was my first ever open mic.
Always a pleasure. Thank you. Okay, so moving ahead, next we have Sweeney DeMello. Yes, Sweeney.
Good evening all. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yes. I'm Sweeney DeMello. I'm 10 years of old. I study in 10th standard. And I had passion to write since I was 8 years of old. And since then, I had been writing down my thoughts into poems, which actually helps me make some creative work, which turn into creative memories that I can read later. Apart from this, I am also the founder of Creative Heart, whereby I use my thoughts to create a lot of products that includes dream catchers, paintings, crunchies, etc. You all can even visit it, my art page on Insta, Creative Heart.
Sure.
Okay. However, I would like to put my entire creativity in the best, and that's why I'm here to do an open mic with you. Okay. So moving on with my first poem. Actually, this poem is in Marathi. असं जीवनात होतं की आपण कुठेतरी एका पॉइंटवरती डिप्रेशन मध्ये येतो आणि डिप्रेशन मध्ये आल्यामुळे रागाच्या भरात आपण चुकीच्या मार्गावरती जाऊ शकतो किंवा चुकीची पावलं उचलू शकतो. तर ते पावलं उचलताना आपण थोडा विचार केला पाहिजे. तर अशाच प्रत्येक इन्सिडेंट लास्ट इयर आमच्या एरियात घडलेलं होतं आणि त्याला संबोधून मी एक कविता लिहिलेली आहे ती तुमच्या समोर पेश करत आहे. ओके. आत्महत्या हा उपाय नाही, हे कवितेचा विषय आहे. आत्महत्या हा उपाय नाही. दुःख आणि अडचणी हे जीवनाचे भाग असतात, पण जीवाचं बरं वाईट करणं हे त्याचे सोपे उपाय नसतात. दोरीचा गोफ बांधून लोक घेतात फाशी, त्यांच्या दुःखापायी राहतात त्यांचे आई वडील उपाशी. उत्तराचे सर्व दरवाजे बंद झाले की मृत्यूचा दार खुलतो असे नाही. आत्महत्या केली तर जीवनाला काहीच अर्थ राहत नाही. दुःख सर्वांनाच असतात, पण काही मूर्ख आपला अमोल जीव गमावून बसतात. जीवनात मोठे पावले घ्यावे लागतात अवश्य, पण इतके मोठे नाही की नष्ट होईल आपले पुढचे भविष्य. जीवनात मोठे प्रश्न सर्वांनाच असतात, पण सर्वच प्रश्नाला लवकर सोपे उत्तर नसतात. राग हा माणसाला होत सहन, मग नाहीच तो ठेवावा लागतो आपला अमोल जीव गहन. जीवनात मोठे पावले घेताना द्यावे थोडे लक्ष, नाहीतर होऊ शकतो आपण मृत्यूचे भक्ष. तर ही एक कविता होती. नंतर आता करंट सिच्युएशन म्हणजे आपण बघत आहोत ते म्हणजे सर्व काही ऑनलाईनच आहे कोरोनामुळे. तर त्यामुळे या विषयावरती एक आता शाळेचं म्हणजे आम्ही आता ऑनलाईन, मी 10th ला आहे, सो ऑनलाईन शिक्षण वगैरे चालू आहे. तर त्याच्या संबोधून एक लेख लिहिलेला होता, म्हणजे 3-4 महिन्या अगोदरचा आहे, वाचून दाखवते. ऑनलाईन शिक्षण नको रे बाबा, ऑनलाईन शिक्षण नको रे बाबा. टीचर म्यूट होत नाहीये, टीचर स्क्रीन दिसत नाही, टीचर आवाज येत नाही. हे सर्व शब्द आपल्या कानाला परिचयाचे झाले असतील ना? कारण गेले 9 महिने आपण सर्व लोक घरूनच काम करत आहोत, म्हणजेच वर्क फ्रॉम होम. तसेच शाळेची मुलं हे देखील ऑनलाईन शिक्षण घेत आहेत. पण या ऑनलाईन शिक्षणाचा सर्वांनाच फायदा होतो का? सर्व मुलं प्रामाणिकपणे ऑनलाईन वर्ग बघतात का? की त्यावेळेस गेम आणि इतर गोष्टी चालू असतात? असे भरपूर प्रश्न आपल्या मनात उमटतात. पण आता मात्र मुलांना एक फायदा नक्की झाला आहे, तो असा की पहिला आळी सकाळी येऊन म्हणायची, अरे पिंट्या उठ, 7 वाजले, अरे उशीर होईल ना रे शाळेला. पण आता तसं काही होत नाही, कारण आता ऑनलाईन शाळेमुळे अर्ध्या झोपेत देखील लॉग इन करून वर्गात बसतात. ज्या मुलांना प्रत्यक्ष शाळेत जाऊन शिक्षक काय शिकवत आहेत ते समजत नव्हतं, त्यांना तर आता या ऑनलाईन शिक्षणात काय समजणार. ज्या सेल फोनला शाळेत बंदी होती तोच आता शाळा चालवत आहे. मग त्या अभ्यासक्रमापासून ते कोणत्या प्रकल्प किंवा कोणत्याही कार्यक्रम असो, सर्व आता ऑनलाईनच. पण आता मात्र मुलांना शाळेत केलेली मस्ती ऑनलाईन करता येत नाही. वर्ग सुरू असताना लपून खालेला तो डबा आता ऑनलाईन खाता येत नाही. एक डब्बा 10 मुलात वाटून ऑनलाईन खाता येत नाही. एकत्र बसून अभ्यास ऑनलाईन करता येतच नाही. शाळेत एकत्र जाऊन परत घरी एकत्र येता येत नाही. अभ्यास न केल्यावर शिक्षकाकडून मार मिळायचा तो आता मिळत नाही. शाळेत पुस्तक न आणल्यावर मुलांना वर्गातून बाहेर काढून शिक्षा दिली जायची ते आता काही शक्य नाही. पण हो, मात्र ऑनलाईन शिक्षणात अभ्यास न केल्यावर वेटिंग रूम मध्ये शिक्षकांनी बाहेर काढल्यावर राहायला लागतं. ऑनलाईन शिक्षणात कोणी आपला कॅमेरा ऑफ ठेवतो आणि नाश्ता करतो तर कोणी झोपून देखील जातो. म्हणून हा ऑनलाईन वर्ग नको आणि शाळा लवकरात लवकर सुरू होऊ दे आणि ती शाळेची मजा परत येऊ दे हीच आशा.
वा, खरंच म्हणजे दोन्ही टॉपिक्स जे तू घेतलेस, म्हणजे पहिलं सुसाईडचं आणि दुसरा हा ऑनलाईन एज्युकेशन, हे खूप हिट इश्यूज आहेत सध्याचे, की सुसाईड इज नॉट अन ऑप्शन. अगेन आपण एवढा टाइम आतापर्यंत डिप्रेशन, ओव्हर थिंकिंग हे सगळे इश्यूज वर बोललो आणि हे तर एक्स्ट्रीम लेवलचा एक गंभीर इश्यू आहे. सुसाईड म्हणजे इट्स लाईक इट्स नॉट द एंड. आपणच आपल्या हाताने दुसऱ्यांना का सफर करून द्यायचं, हा एक पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू असू शकेल सुसाईड साठी. आणि खूप मस्त बोललीस तू. आणि दुसरं जे ऑनलाईन एज्युकेशन, ह्याचे जसे प्रोज आहेत तसे त्याचे कॉन्स सुद्धा आहेत. आणि इंटरॅक्शन, बेसिकली मुलांमधले संवाद, सोशल इंटरॅक्शन, कॉपरेशन, हे सगळं कुठेतरी आपण गमावतोय आणि ते त्याच्याशिवाय शिकणं ह्यात मजाच नाहीये खरं तर. आणि होप करतो की ही एज्युकेशन सिस्टम अजून ऍटलीस्ट हे वर्ष तर जाईलच, पण नेक्स्ट इयर तरी सगळं सुरळीत व्हावं आणि बॅक टू स्कूल परत एका नव्या जोमाने आपलं आयुष्य सुरू व्हावं. हेच एक्सपेक्टेशन्स आहेत प्रत्येकाचे. सो लेट्स होप फॉर द बेस्ट अँड मस्त, मोर पॉवर टू यू. कीप रायटिंग, कीप इन्स्पायरिंग अँड ऑल द बेस्ट.
Yeah, I would like to thank विचारांची बरणी for this biggest opportunity I can say, because हे माझं फर्स्ट ओपन माईक होतं. मला सगळे ऍडजस्ट करून घ्या, बिकॉज कुठे मागे पुढे झालं असेल तर चालेल, बिकॉज फर्स्टच होतं.
तुला माहितीये का, रायटर जेव्हा लिहितो किंवा कोणी जेव्हा लिहितं त्याच्यात इम्परफेक्शन हे असतातच आणि इम्परफेक्शन शिवाय आपण शिकत नाही. अँड लर्निंग नेव्हर स्टॉप्स. So never ask anyone or never say that I'm imperfect आणि चूक. ठीक आहे, it's you, your thoughts, your emotions, your writing. People will listen and people will appreciate if you have written from your heart. So it's always good. You can't compare anyone's writing with any other person's writing. So keep up the good work, keep writing.
I genuinely I agree with you. Like writing is all about what you feel and what. आणि एक चांगली गोष्ट पण सांगायची मला की she took a risk. Like I know many of the people don't understand the regional language of Marathi or any regional language we can consider, but then it's really I really appreciate that she the intricacy of those words was because when you talk about this contemporary topic, whenever it comes to mental health or suicide or any contemporary topics, I really appreciate everyone who took different topics. But then this is a topic which is very contemporary. But त्याच्यावरती बोलणं खूप कठीण सुद्धा आहे. And this children are young, very too young.
True.
And I really appreciate that. Kudos to you guys.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Winnie. Have a nice day. Be with us. Okay, next we have Arohi Bishnoi.
Yeah. Hello, ma'am. So
Hello.
This is Arohi Bishnoi here, and आज मैं कविता सुनाने जा रही हूँ. इसका मैंने कोई शीर्षक नहीं रखा. वो केवल एक मतलब मेरे और मेरे सबसे प्रिय दोस्त, माय बेस्ट फ्रेंड, उनके बस कनेक्शन के बीच में हमारे.
Okay.
तो आप तुमने मुझे प्रेम का एहसास कराया. हे मुरारी कृष्ण, तुम ही हो जिन्हें मैंने अपने हृदय में बसाया. काश अतीत में जाके तुम्हारे नटखटपन को देख पाती, तुम्हारी और राधा की लड़ाई को जी पाती. मैं तो ना ही राधा हूँ, ना मीरा और ना ही रुक्मिणी. नहीं जानती तुम्हारे लिए क्या है मेरा स्थान, और ना ही मैंने कभी तुम्हें देखा, लेकिन फिर भी चारों पहर तुम्हारा ही नाम जपती रहती हूँ. कृष्ण प्रेम नामक सागर में ऐसी डूबी मैं कि अपना अस्तित्व ही भूल गई मैं। कंस संहारक भी तुम्ही हो, गोपाल भी तुम्ही हो, मुरारी अच्युता और वल्लभ की प्रेमिका गोपिका भी तुम्ही हो, पार्थ के माधव भी तुम्ही हो, द्रौपदी के रक्षक गोविंद भी तुम्ही हो, और मेरे तो तुम परम सखा हो, मेरे तो तुम मेरा सब कुछ हो, मेरे तो तुम मेरा सब कुछ हो, मेरे तो तुम मेरा सर्वस्व हो। बचपन से आज तक कभी राधा बनके तुम्हें चाहने का प्रयत्न किया, कभी मीरा तो कभी रुक्मिणी, और आज जब मैं बनके तुम्हें चाहा तो तुम्हारे एहसास में खो गई हूँ। लगा कि जैसे जन्मों जन्मांतर का संबंध है हमारा, लगा जैसे जन्मों जन्मांतर का संबंध हमारा। So I would also like to say one more poetry. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So this is basically Agni Kanya, Draupadi. उनके ऊपर मैंने बनाई है.
Okay.
So it's very small. I would just want to say. तो द्रौपदी, दर्द से भरा जीवन पाया उसने, धर्म के लिए संघर्ष चुना उसने, 5 पांडव से विवाह करके मिला उसे स्वर्ग, क्योंकि वो है स्त्रियों का गर्व, देके कुर्बानी अपने मान की, बनी पूजनीय वो सबकी। धन्यवाद।
वाह, माइथोलॉजी पे लिखना मतलब जैसे मैंने स्टार्टिंग में ही बताया था कि जब 14-15 इयर्स के एज में आप माइथोलॉजी पे लिखते हो, इसमें ही सब कुछ आ जाता है। एंड द वर्ड्स दैट यू हैव यूज्ड, मतलब हिंदी भी ऐसी हिंदी जो उर्दू लेवल की हो, लाइक हैट्स ऑफ। आपने जो कृष्ण द्रौपदी दोनों भी जो पेश किया, वो दोनों भी बहुत ही अच्छा था। मतलब इस पे मैं कुछ ज्यादा बोल भी नहीं सकती हूँ, बिकॉज लाइक एवरीथिंग, सब कुछ आ गया था उसमें, लाइक राधा, रुक्मिणी, मीरा, everything, and your love for Krishna, it all says too good. Like if anyone wants to comment, go ahead, but like I personally loved it a lot. Keep writing because mythology पे बहुत कम जन लिखते हैं, and कभी कभी ऐसा हो जाता है कि हम mythology पे लिखते लिखते एक टाइम आता है कि हम डाइवर्ट हो जाते हैं, अरे नहीं इस पे कोई लिख नहीं रहा है, कोई सुन नहीं रहा है, ज्यादा लव सोशल इश्यूज इस पे लिख रहे हैं। लेकिन प्लीज डोंट डू दैट, बिकॉज माइथोलॉजी जरूरी है इस पे लिखना। बहुत कम लोग सुनते हैं, पढ़ते हैं, और जब पढ़ेंगे तभी हम अच्छा लिख पाएंगे। तो योर रीडिंग इज रियली लाइक बहुत अच्छा पढ़ते हो आप, इसलिए आप इतना अच्छा लिख पा रहे हो। Keep doing it, keep writing good stuff, and all the best for your future endeavors. It is a pleasure. Like मुझे बहुत अच्छा feel हो रहा है कि you have been a part of this. Like really, thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so आगे बढ़ते हैं. We have Sandhya Vartak. Sandhya, if I have pronounced your name properly this time.
Sure.
Please, on your video.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for the background music.
Hello. Your voice is breaking.
Good evening, everyone.
Can you please, on your video?
Sorry. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening.
I have. आजी बोलू नको.
संजना, तुझा आवाज ना ब्रेक होतोय खूप आणि डिस्टर्बन्स आहे.
I think yes.
हॅलो, ब्रेक होतोय आवाज येतोय पण ब्रेक होतोय. हॅलो 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 हॅलो.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're audible. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, Sandhya. Hello.
Yes. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes. Myself, Sandhya Vartak.
So my age is 15 and I am a beginner in writing. But first, before I start, I want to say my favorite motivation line, that is, no one is better than you, as everyone in first is different.
Great.
So now let me begin with a poem I have recently wrote. It's about school in Hindi.
Okay.
So let me begin.
Yeah.
सुबह सबसे पहले बस तेरी आती है, सुबह सबसे पहले बस तेरी याद आती है, ख्वाबों में भी बस तू ही नजर आती है, ख्वाबों में भी बस तू ही नजर आती है। दिन के वो कुछ घंटे पल में बीत जाते थे, दिन के वो कुछ घंटे पल में बीत जाते थे, पर अब यही पल कुछ धीमे पड़ जाते, पर अब यही पल कुछ धीमे पड़ जाते। मेरे यारों से तूने ही मुझे मिलाया है, मेरे यारों से तूने ही मुझे मिलाया है, जीवन का पाठ भी तूने ही मुझे पढ़ाया है, जीवन का पाठ भी तूने ही मुझे पढ़ाया है। ज्ञान की छाया तूने हमेशा मुझे दी है, ज्ञान की छाया तूने हमेशा मुझे दी है। मेरे लिए तू एक इमारत नहीं मंदिर बन गई है, मेरे लिए तू एक इमारत नहीं मंदिर बन गई। मुझे मुझसे तूने ही मिलाया है, मुझे मुझसे तूने ही मिलाया है, मेरे दिल में मैंने तुझे हमेशा ही पाया है, मेरे दिल में मैंने तुझे हमेशा ही पाया है। फिर से तुझे देखने के लिए ये नजरें तड़प रही हैं, फिर से तुझे देखने के लिए ये नजरें तड़प रही है। ए स्कूल मुझे तेरी बहुत याद आ रही है, ए स्कूल मुझे तेरी बहुत याद आ रही
है। वाह।
And now I would like to say an English poem on the negative side of social media.
Okay.
The world full of technology and the addicted youth, the sorrow for the nature and the dusty book, the increasing frustration and the losing of relations, the improper knowledge obtained and the concern of parents begin, the chase of popularity and the loss of truth, the decreased honesty and the increase of scam, the positive self-esteem rise and the depression arise. It is not about you, it is not about how you use it or not. It is sorry. It's not about you use it or not, but it's about how you use it. Social media should be used carefully and wisely. And nowadays, due to social media, lots of people are getting depressed. You should not use it too much and not too less. You should use it in a proper way. And you should help your friends who are addicted, who want to come out of it, who are in depression. You should help them come out of it. Thank you, and sorry for the inconvenience due to a network issue.
It's okay.
And I'm glad that you gave me this wonderful opportunity.
Anytime, dear. The topic that you took up, like about the social media, like one line which I personally loved, कि हमें मतलब कैसे यूज करते हैं ये डिपेंड करता है. देयर आर अगेन एडवांटेजेस एंड डिसएडवांटेजेस, बट हाउ वी यूज सोशल मीडिया दैट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. अगर उसका ज्यादा से ज्यादा यूज करे अच्छे के लिए तो इट विल ऑलवेज गिव अस गुड वैल्यू, लाइक वी कैन एड वैल्यू टू आवर ओन सेल्फ. बट देयर आर अगेन मेनी डिसएडवांटेजेस. सो कीपिंग ऑल दिस इन माइंड, we shouldn't like consider social media as something which is deciding our life, because आजकल कैसा हो गया ट्रेंड, इंस्टाग्राम फॉलोअर्स, इस पे से लोगों को ऐसा लगता है कि भाई मैं बहुत फेमस हो गया हूँ, ऑफिशियल अकाउंट ये वो, बट दिस डजंट डिसाइड लाइक हु वी आर एक्चुअली. So yeah, a good topic to talk on, and you have presented it beautifully. Thank you for being with us. Keep writing. Okay, so moving ahead, the last participant is Sulsha Kapsi. Do we have Sulsha? I don't think so. We have her. Okay. Actually, she had told me that she's going to be late, like she'll join till 8. So we'll wait for a few minutes Till then, if anyone wants to share any new thought or more poems, then we'll wait for a few minutes. किसी को कुछ शेयर करना हो? No one?
Hello.
Yeah.
I wanted to present my write-up. So
yeah, go ahead, Gargi.
Yes. It's in English.
Okay.
So I know you cry. I know you are funny. I know you're funny. I know you cry. I know you get angry at me. But sometimes I just like you so much that I can never hate you.
Oh, wow. Such a sweet thought. Like a person has all emotions, but still we love someone wholeheartedly.
You are my friend. You are not. I don't know who you are. But it's just I like you so much that I can never stop thinking of you. You're a fan of me. I'm a fan of you. But it just doesn't matter for us. Until we meet each other, it just never continues. You like me. I like you. But it doesn't matter still. I don't know that who you are, but still I like you. You're my mom, and I know that. And you know that how much I love you. And that's a small poem for my mom.
Okay.
Because she motivated me, and I was kind of nervous when you first called me, and I forgot to present my write-up, and I was just so nervous at that time. But now I got a chance, so I said it.
It's nice that you have put your thoughts so brilliantly in this poem. Any more thoughts that you want to share with us?
Yeah, it's for my friend.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll start.
Yeah.
She's not in this meet right now, but I'll still tell about her.
Yeah.
You're my best friend, and I'm your best friend too. Your name is brilliant. My name is too. Yes. We go to the same school. We are classmates. We are buddies. Some people say that we aren't the best partners. But I still like you as my friend or as my partner. You help me in studies. Every time whenever I get sad, you try to get me out of my sadness. You try to make me happy. And whenever I talk to you, I kind of get crazy, but still you understand me. As a friend, I would like to say you're the best person in the world. I know that some people say that their best friends are their parents, but it doesn't matter, right? They are our best friends, but we also have other friends, right? That's the thing. And sometimes I talk to you angrily.
Hello? Hello. Did she just left? What happened? Okay. Hello, Gargi. I think network issues. Hello, Gargi, you're there?
Yes, I'm sorry for the network issue.
Yeah, network. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Go ahead with your poem. Yeah.
Yes, I'll continue. So,
yeah.
I get angry at you sometimes too angry. But I like you a lot and I will continue to do that. Because you're never gonna leave me and I'm never gonna do that either. So you just have to stay with me wherever you are or wherever I am. I just wanted to say that I love you so much for caring for me, for having me with you, and for stopping me from getting in depression. And I always think of you whenever I'm sad, whenever I'm happy. I call you every time. But nowadays, because of these online things, we can never meet. Even
I think Gargi is facing network issues. Okay. Anyone else who wants to present any more pieces, then you're welcome.
Teacher, actually, when the first time I wrote in Marathi a poem, I'd like to share it.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so this was my first ever poem in Marathi language. So it's titled as का तू त्याच्या जाण्याने मंद झाली, का तू त्याच्या जाण्याने एवढी दुखावली. तुझा एक सहवास होता तो, त्याने स्वतःची वाट बदलली, पण तुला एका रस्त्यावर आणून तुला वाट दाखवली. तुझ्या आयुष्याचा एक धडा म्हणजे तो, पण पुस्तक नाही. तुला वाट दाखवणारा एक यात्री तो, पण तुझी यात्रा नाही. त्याचा आयुष्य तू नाही याचे तुला का दुःख झाले. जेव्हा तू सोडून गेलीस तेव्हा तुला हे विचार का नाही आले. पुन्हा आयुष्यात त्याच्या सोबत येणे हे तुला सुचले, पण सोडून जाताना त्याला काय वाटेल हे तुला का नाही रुतले. घालवून बसलीस तू त्या एका व्यक्तीला जो आता तुझा नाही, पण जाताना तू हा विचार केला नाही. मग आता दुःख दाखवून काही उपयोग नाही. सो दॅट इज इट.
वाव, मस्तच. म्हणजे हे प्रश्न आपल्या डोक्यात सतत असतात, पण ते आपण म्हणजे बोलतो ना अनटोल्ड स्टोरीज, अनटोल्ड किस्से त्या टाइप्स मध्ये आहेत. व्हेरी गुड अटेम्प्ट.
थँक्यू.
Okay, so anyone else? Arohi, who else we have?
Can I present one more?
Yeah, go ahead.
So actually this was my first English write-up. Like people are using the like depression and all. So I also thought of using that poetry too. So I would start. When I think I didn't put an impression, I go in depression. When I think I didn't did with perfection, I go in depression. When I go in depression, I need isolation. I think I'm useless and becomes hopeless. When I end my life by cutting my nerve with a knife, thinking of the moment when I was hurt makes me alert, reminds me to take revenge, but I can't because I'm a pure soul and will never come out of depression, cause now I know I did everything with perfection and there was no matter of impression and will never go in isolation. Thank you.
Wow, too good. Like the words and the rhyme scheme, I really loved it. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Arohi. And I think now we have Sulsha with us. So Sulsha, can we hear you out?
Just a minute.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Good evening. I'm Sulza Kapasi from Mumbai. I'm 14 years old. I live in Mumbai, and I'm going to recite a poem that is my favorite memory with my best friend.
Okay.
So I will start it. Within my book
Go
of
ahead.
memories, as within my book of memories, are special thoughts of you, and all the evidence of glorious things which, because of you, came true. As I turn back the pages of memories and recall each single thought, I realize the happiness and pleasure that knowing you has brought. There are memories of the times we have shared both bright and gloomy days. There are memories of your kindness and your friendly thought ways. There are memories of your laughter, your gay and cheery smile that added a bright note to each of us and made life more worthwhile. There are memories of the things we planned each friendly little chat when we could get together and just talk of this and that. And when I recall all these memories as I move along life's way, they grow more precious and blessed with every passing day. Thank you.
Wow. Like we had two, three, I think, open letters to a best friend. And like best friend is like a human diary for us. Like we can pour out our feelings, we can share things. After parents, it is a best friend whom we look upon. Yes, for that comfort. So nicely written, Salshan. Thank you for being with us. Yeah, and all the best for your future endeavors. I request everyone to just like अपने videos on करिए 2 minute के लिए for a group photo at least. So please, everyone. Yeah. So can we click? Sandhya, I think your video is still off. For 2 seconds, can you at least? Yeah. And okay, we are done. Okay, so like सभी ने अपना write up present कर लिया है. And anyone else who wants to say something or present any more write-ups? Okay. So we are done with the event today. Thank you everyone for being with us, the audience as well as the performers, whoever have participated. Like जैसे कि हमारा नाम ही था budding writers, so we all are aspiring writers. We learn like till our end, we keep writing, we learn new things, and हम बच्चों से ही नहीं but हम बड़ों से भी उतना ही सीखते हैं. Like I personally believe कि 1-2 साल या 3 साल का बच्चा भी हमें बहुत कुछ सिखा के जाता है. Like I had too many perspectives listening to you all. जो बड़े भी नहीं सिखा पाते कभी-कभी वो तुम लोग सिखा जाते हो. So yes, the need of the hour is to listen to new generation, to these aspiring writers, and yes, यही मेरी एक सोच थी कि मुझे ये प्लेटफॉर्म देना है 15 and below के लिए. So thank you for being with Vicharanchi Barni. Keep supporting us. Do follow us on Instagram and subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you everyone for being with us. Yes, you can leave. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. All the best for your future endeavors.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Thank you for
Bye. Good night.
Good night. Bye. Take care.